Hi everyone, it's Dash Dave back again, and I'm back for another crafty video. I'm actually going to finish off what I was doing before I desperately needed to leave the room in my previous video. If you watched my live and watched it to the end, you'll know that I really needed to go for a wee, and I had to stop the video because it was getting too much. So let's finish this off, this journal. So yeah, I'm going to put that in there. I had no idea of what I was going to put together and put it where. Still haven't found my paper clips because I haven't even tried. I literally went and did what I needed to do and came back and started the video again. So we're going to finish doing stuff. So I want to just keep checking that it's not getting too alligatory. Now it is starting to get a bit full, but we knew that would happen, didn't we? I do want to have this in the back. I know it's different. Like it has a different look to it, aesthetic maybe. Don't know if that's the right word. But it does say on to the next great adventure, which does imply that it's going to be a bit different. And stop using the glue that doesn't work, Dave. Although it is now right down to the end, so it should work. I'm going to have this as a pocket in the back. Well, I will do if I can actually get the glue out. So it has been stood up for like all of about 3 minutes while I was elsewhere doing other stuff. So I'm using the 3-in-1 on this because I'm sticking it to fabric. And I know it says thoughts on the back, so I was going to use it as a journal card, but now I am commandeering it to just go in the back of my journal. And then once that's all stuck down, which it isn't quite yet. What's that? Oh, is that one of my pulling outy things, is it? No? Is it? It is. It is. It's just not pulling out. It's an unfinished pulling outy thing. So, and it's made with not very good cards, so it does tend to not work so well. Anyway. Onwards and upwards. Let's have a look. That's a nice little thing, isn't it? Maybe we can have that round one of the page edges. Maybe we can have it so it opens up. Is it going to be too big if it goes like that? It's a shame if I do that though, isn't it? Because it is a nice... No, let's keep that for another thing. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Excuse me. Ha ha. All the things I could do if I had a bit of money in a rich man's world. In a rich man's world. I want to put that there. I'm going to put it on the end, on the edge there. I think it's because it's got a bit of metal down the side of it. I think it might need a bit of 3-in-1, which is ironic because I can't get it out. So obviously, you know, you might have a different idea. Sorry, I just had to get up to make sure it was recording because I was thinking maybe I didn't press record and I'm just sat here talking to myself, which wouldn't, you know, I've done it before and I haven't always deliberately meant to press record. Sometimes I've just been sat here talking to myself because I can and I will, and I'm an adult and you can't stop me. And you know, I like talking to myself sometimes. Sometimes talking to myself is the only way I get any sense. Although sometimes talking to myself is not the way to get any sense. So, you know, there is that. There's that dual aspect to it. There's a bit of ribbon here that was just, I could just see it out of my peripheral. There's a bit there as well, although that's stuck to something. I just thought, oh, well, that's perfect. I can use that for this. I'm going to tie it, I think. there's 2 little bits coming off it. So let's open this up. Oh, didn't do that in the last video, so I suppose I didn't cut anything off, although that might be the reason why I needed to weigh Tim Holtz's fold. That in there. Could do with something narrow now. Feather? No, it's a bit big, that feather. I could have the feather on the front, I guess. Couldn't I? Put the feather with something on the front. Like I say, it is getting very... I had a thing here, didn't I? Yeah, I might have that on the front, we'll see. It's very alligatory now. I'm going to put that in there, but I don't know how to put it. It's genuine, apparently. I think we might be a bit over the top, overkill with some of these extra cards. Don't want them two-dimensional. No, we don't want them three-dimensional. 2 3-dimensional. 1 2 3. Shut up, Dave. We want them to be. Maybe they could go in there. We don't want it to be too thick, is what I mean, because otherwise it makes it very hard for me to be able to close the alligator. Maybe that in there. It's absolutely... I thought, wow, I'm going to be able to get rid of a whole load of bits of ephemera. No. Nope, not happening. Not today. I won't put that in my, my specimen case, because there's just not going to be room for it. Oh, there was this, wasn't there? I wanted to get that in somewhere. Well, I think Brian will have to make me another journal. I mean, like, he doesn't have to make me another one. I can make one myself, but I think I didn't put it in before because I didn't want it like that, but I quite like it like that. Yeah, I'm going to stick it to there. I know it's a tag, but I'm still going to stick it down. There's nothing to say I can't. There are no rules. We make our own. So come on, please behave. It's because it's all getting so thick. What I'll do is I'm going to move these 2 into one. So these 2 are the same thing, and I'm going to fill this one up with Kalal and see how that goes. It's just the right length as well, that. I could maybe get something on the inside of there. It's a crinkly bag, isn't it? What could I put on there? Put a bit of something on there, a bit of something. Might put that on there. Let's tear that off. I can't tear it off because it's sewn in. I'll put a bit of that in, actually, on there. Can tear it off, actually. So when I said I can't, I actually can. I was telling porcupines. Let's cut that bit off though. Tear that bit off the top. I'm going to ink the edges of this. And then my boho journal obviously is something I'm still going to carry on with. Like I said in my live, I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to do the boho as like separate videos. So like I say, I'm still going to carry on with that. That's a bit angular, isn't it? That's coming off, so let's just stick this down. So don't worry, I've not moved on to another journal, and you're thinking, oh, did he finish the other one? I don't remember. Didn't see that. I haven't finished it. I'm gonna try and get things finished this year. So over the course of like this year, so like I'm off over Christmas. I'm gonna try and get things finished because I've got a lot of unfinished business, haven't we all? So maybe I should have left that as a tuck, maybe, but never mind. It's now not a tuck, so. Yeah, that can go there. Oh, I was looking for something to go in there. Something that width would be perfect, I think. And that sort of height, but they're not decorated them, so. I mean, there's nothing to stop me from decorating them, but the whole point was to try and use what I've got rather than making more. Honestly, this box is so rammed full of stuff. See, I've told you, just rammed to the rafters. Might put that in, actually. Maybe that? Put that in. Oh, I could put that in like that, couldn't I? And then it encourages you to flip it up and have a look. Research. Yeah, I might do that, actually. Oh, this is a a thing, a hidden paper clip. So I could put that on there with that. And that encourages you to take that out and have a look what's through the window. I like things to kind of forces a bit of interaction with it. Still want to do something with that. Oh my gosh, I remember making all of these. That's finished as well. That could be sold separately. Not, I mean, like, I seriously don't expect anybody to buy anything, but like, oh no, don't put any more thick things in it, Dave. The whole point is to not fill it up with more dimensional stuff. You want to fill it up with stuff that is like quite flat now. So that could go there and that could go in there, because that is a bag. Yeah, let's do that. Are we putting it on the right? Okay, let's have a quick look through here. So what have we got? Here we've got this, we've got that. We've got that, which is a bag, and it's got something in it. Got this that's clipped in, but I want a thing. Oh, although I could take that off and that off. Is that too wide to go across there? Go there and then clip this on top of that. Again, it provokes an interaction. And then we've got something in here. Oh, that's stuck in there somehow. That, there's that. There's plenty of places to journal. Maybe it's too sparse for maybe people. I don't know. You might let me know what you think. Do you think it should be more full than this? Do you think it should have more on it? Does that need to have something on the back to be able to know? Yeah. No. Let's put some paper on the back of there. But I'm gonna put. Excuse me. I'm going to put this in for it to sit in. This is some of my faux glassine stuff. One of the many ways that I make faux glassine. I love the crinkly nature of it, so we all like a crinkly ASMR page, don't we? So don't squeeze out too much, please. Thank you. And don't put that in your eye, Dave. Just went to wipe my eye with the finger that I've just wiped the glue away with. That might not have been a very good idea. I might put some. Yeah, I'm going to put some paper on the back of there, and then I think I'm going to put this in, and then I think that's basically where we're going to. We could do with something in there, couldn't we? Really. It opens. Does it open? We've got somewhere there, so we've got that in there. We could do with something to go in there that isn't two-dimensional. Well, it is two-dimensional because I stopped saying two-dimensional as in two TOO dimensional rather than TWO dimensional. There we go. That will go in there. Yeah, maybe that as well. Okay. Then I wanted this in, didn't I? I know it's quite dimensional, but it'll be the last thing that we put in, I promise. Yeah, let's stick that in there. We'll use this glue, and then what we'll do is we will put that journal card in. But like I say, I want to just put something on the back of it. I really wish it's not easy when you're not feeling very well. It's not easy to do these things, you know, and be creative and think things through. So this might look like a hot mess to you, and apologies if it does, but I'm doing my best here, folks. I can go back. I didn't use that. Okay, they're all in there. What's that? Oh, we need something on the back of there. Right, okay, so let's sort that out. Move that out of the way because that's just going to make everything a mess. That can go away. So we could do with some paper, I guess, on the back of there. Some book page or something, or a chemical. Oh, chemistry. There you go. Perfect. Stick that on there. That's fine. So, what we're going to do? Yeah. Do I want to use wet glue? Do I want to use dry glue? Do I want to use dry glue? I don't want to use dry glue. Dry glue won't work on anything, Dave. It's not glue if it's dry. Solid glue is what I meant. Stick glue. That's what I meant, actually. Not solid glue, Dave. Get words out. Shut up, Dave. Get on with it. I'm doing my best, folks. I am. So I remember making these. In fact, actually, most of the things I remember making. So all of the things that, unless it's, I've said, I don't know whether it's mine, are in my history. So they'll be there for you to view and see how I made it. So that's, if you're interested in such things, that's a little bit further over than I wanted it, but never mind, it'll be fine. But yeah, so just thought I've got something. I was thinking, I'm going to have soup for my tea, but I've just realised I've got something in the freezer that I saw the other day and thought, so I might have that instead. It's a chow mein, I think it is. It's a slimming friendly chow mein, but I fancied it. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I remember making most of these things. Where did I put that little pocket now for my... It's in here somewhere. Definitely in here. What? What? Where are you? Little glassine bag, where are you? Hello? Come to Papa. Where are you? Oh, blimey. I've definitely stuck it in here, haven't I? Oh, I feel like that needs something there. Let's just put a piece of paper in there for a minute and then I'll come back to it. I feel like it's like there's too many pages before there's something else. There it is. I knew it was there. I had started to go mad. I feel like I was going mad, like maybe I didn't put it in. Maybe I am going mad. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. I'm not. You see, it's one trick pony. So for the old jokes all get resurfaced and, you know. So let's do a bit of dirty in that hole. Dirty up the edges. Hopefully it's all stuck down. Going at it hell for leather now. There we go. Cool, that's it. So that's what that looks like. And now that can go in there, and then I do feel like where I've just put that thing. Oh, mind your foot, lady. So maybe the lady's foot needs to be glued down better, so she doesn't catch every time. I don't want to break her ankle though. Oh, no, too much. See, it's all gonna squirt out because it's gonna be a pain in the bum. Du -du -du. If you give it a rub while it's slightly damp, it'll come off. When it dries, it's more difficult. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. Oh, the tea towels are still downstairs in the wash. They're in the tumble dryer now. So. But it's ironic, you know, when you go to wipe your hands. And, oh no, that's where they all are. They're all in the tumble dryer. So here is where I feel that we need something. And I'll leave that in there because otherwise it'll close on me and then I won't be able to remember where I was looking. So. Meh. Meh. A lot of meh going on, not a lot of ooh. I mean, like, they're not horrible. None of these things are horrible. They're just not the right thing, you know, and it has to be the right thing. Oh, look, typical, I found a pocket. So maybe that's what I'm going to put in there, because, oh, no, that means then I have to put something else in the pocket. There we go. I'm going to put that in the pocket. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. I'm going to have a thing in it. Yeah, we're just going to do the two sides. I think that's one of those pretty napkins that Christina gave me. I have to wait until it's glued, Dave, before you put anything in the pocket. I was saying in the previous video about Jo Thornton's recent kit, that recent journal that she did with my kit. It's called Herbalist. Her journal's called Herbalist. She's used the herbal DigiKit, and I really do suggest please go and have a look at it. Joe's got 400 and something subscribers, and she really needs to be having like 4,000 subscribers at the very least. She is a very talented lady, and I really do wish you would go and have a look. So there we go. So right, I think I don't know what I'm going to do on the front. That's that glued in, isn't it? So that's clever. Trap that in there. So we're gonna let's just tie it up and have a look at how. Oh, it's a chunky monkey now, isn't it? It's a chunky monkey. You little monkey. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go and take the woofer out. There you go. So it's a big chunky fella. Okay, but and it hasn't got a name yet, so it might not be a fella. I think I might have something like that on the front, and I would put this on, but I think they're quite brittle then. So I guess that could go there. I need something to cover up the hole, but then you wouldn't need anything other than that, would you? Yeah, I'm going to do that. It was a quick decision for me, wasn't it? And it's not because I need a wee this time. Look, there's a little tiny card there that I should... Don't let go of that, Dave, because that's the whole point of you being here for a minute. So. I don't know whether I like that. No, I don't. I prefer it without. I could just stick that inside the little thing. I do adore it, but it just isn't right. So, and it's got to look right. So that's going to go on there. And we're going to stick that there, and that's going to cover that hole. I'm just going to make sure, I'm trying to make sure it sticks down so it doesn't, if it has too much that's not sticking down because of the way the alligator mouth, it'll just peel itself off. I mean, it may well peel itself off anyway, so. Okay. It might need a helping hand from Mavis or somebody. Sorry, I'm just going to find a piece of paper before I put Mavis down on top of them. I think is it Audrey or Mavis here? It's Mavis. It might need a helping hand from Mavis to kind of just glue down while I give this bit of a tidy. So I didn't manage to use everything from the I have you know, when you're struggling to push things back in order to get more things wedged in, you can clearly tell that I haven't used much, but I am going to start listing these things because it's getting a bit ridiculous now, the amount of things. So I think I might need to make a few more journal covers. I mean, this was kindly donated to me by Brian, so Brian is the Silvered Fox if you're looking for him, and I will link him in the description. But yeah, he kindly donated this because he knows that I need to get rid of my ephemera. So I'm not sure that anybody will buy anything. Not like, you know, I know you like my digital kits. Do you know what it is? It's putting the actual real stuff that you've made out there. Is, I mean, like, you know, I know I've designed my digital kits and I've drawn them and they're all me. I don't know if maybe the more tangible things are harder to, I don't know, harder to put a value on. You know, for my digitals, it's based on how much time I've put in, and you know, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I see I'm starting to see myself as an artist now. Now I'm making digitals, especially because I'm not using just the off the peg stuff that everybody else regurgitates. So I'm not just using, you know, all of the stuff that's available in the free domain, and just regurgitating it in different ways. I'm not suggesting that, you know, like I do have stuff like that. Some of my older stuff is like that, and I'm not suggesting that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that I've now started to design my own and actually draw my own. I digitally draw. I can't physically draw, but maybe that to me doesn't feel quite as real, because you know, it's not a physical piece of art, it's a digital piece of art. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe, just maybe. So anyway, interesting things that I found in here. So yeah, so hopefully that has kind of glued now. Is it stuck? Is it going to come off? Doesn't feel like it's going to come off. Okay, there we go. So it's glued on. So now we have made. Thanks, Mavis. Useful. So this is my journal. This is what we've made. Let's open it now. I know that we've just spent time tying it up. Not the best at tying things. In fact, look, I can't even undo it now. There we go. So we've got this on the front. Then we've got these lovely ties. Then we've got a pocket with the tuck in it. I actually could put some more. Oh dear, Dave. Oh dear. Put some more. I had some little things that I could put in, didn't I? I've got some like just individual cards that I could put in. No, that won't go in there. Maybe that. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I should have. Maybe I didn't need you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. I never took the time. You were always on my mind. Where is that bird gone with a door on it? 'Cause that would be perfect to go in there. Although I needed something else. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'm going to have to go and listen to that, you know, now. Satisfied. Yeah, no. I might have to find something. What's that for, Dave? That was just there, wasn't it? So I'll put a door in there, but yeah. So we've got this in the front. We've got this, which is another pocket. I'm not going to put anything in it, and you know, people can do whatever they want to with it. They can add to it, etc. We've got this, which I don't know why it's not fully. It wasn't going to be fully glued. I think it's because I didn't know where the flap went to anyway. Let's put that on there. It's fully on then, isn't it? That's a great point to go. Just double check your work. You know, when you go back through it, like there might be things in here that you've haven't completely finished. Which like this, I haven't completely finished. So there we go. There's that. Okay, and in here we've got a little journal card, an index card, and then we've got a bag here, and we've got another thing inside. I don't know what these are called. Tags. inside. This kind of opens out. I left that like that because I really liked it. We've got this that's on a clip, a rusty clip. We've got two little journal cards there. Oh, Worcester's lumbering up the stairs, so he's obviously come to say, Dad, I'm going to need to go to the toilet soon. I know, lovely. Just bear with me a second. I'm just in the middle of clipping something in. Good boy. Hello there. Yeah, we're going to go out shortly. We're going to go out. Let me just finish this and then we'll go out, okay? So then we've got, sorry about that, just needed a bit of attention. Then we've got this, it's a tag in a pocket made out of a map page. We've got one of the slides. And we've got another little pocket here that we found. Then there's a little card in there. Then we've got a few more pages, sorry. Then we've got this, which is just a little, one of those little slot pockets. A few things in there, some interesting cards. A few more pages to journal in. And we've got this with a little tag inside. We've got this envelope which you can put something else in, but it's just at the moment it's empty. It also has a little pocket here for you to put something in. There you go. Well, she can go in there. This is just a tag on the a card on the back, journal card. A few more pages for you to do something with. Then we've got a couple of tags in there. We've got this, which is a concealed paper clip, and a little journal card, an encapsulated journal card. It's encapsulated in vellum. Got another little pocket here with a card in the back. We've got this one that I couldn't find because I was doing that, did that in this video, so and then couldn't find the pocket, so and then we've got a couple of tags in, a couple of journal cards in here. Okay, just sit in there, and then we've got a tag that sits in there. Oh, he's got a wonky foot as well. They're all, what is it today with the wonky feet? They've all got wonky feet. As in, they've got feet that haven't been stuck down properly. Oh, stab myself. That's a good idea, Dave. So that goes in there. A few more pages. Then there's another concealed paper clip. I'm going to take it off this time. I'm just going to take that out. And there's another one with the encapsulated card, specimen card, sorry. We've got another pocket here we don't have anything in, that's for you to put whatever you like in. We've got this, which got a little something behind it. We've got some stamps in here. We've got a little tag behind. A few more pages. Then we've got hexagonal, no, not octagon, no, pentagonal, that's 5 sides, isn't it? Yeah, a pentagonal thing with a few tags inside. Got another place for you to be able to put your own stuff. Sorry, just that's the problem when you coffee dye things. They just when you compress them, they just get a bit like shut again. And so then we've put this on, and then in the back here we've got a pocket with a notebook in, so little straps notebook. So that's it. So that's what we've got. So that's my new journal. The cover was made by Brian, like I say, and all the bits inside are bits of my ephemera. So there we go. So that's it. So yet to give it a name. Don't know what I'm going to call it. It might be in the title. or it might not be. Depends on whether I come up with a name in the short term. So there you go. That's it. So we're kind of finished. So thank you all for spending some time with me. Thank you for catching up on this second video. This is the last of the 2 videos, by the way. The live was the first, and this one is the last of the 2. And then we'll be moving back on to the boho journal with a few other videos in between, as and when I get round to doing things. It would be a good idea. Oh, I did put the scissors away. I was going to say, good idea to put the scissors away. I did. Well done, Dave. Now, what am I slapping myself on the wrist for? Should be like, well done, Dave. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. All right, I will. Okay, bye. No. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. I was trying to stop myself from coughing, but it's not a good idea. I spent 2 years stopping myself from coughing so that people didn't point at me and go, have you got... Anyway, you all have a lovely morning, afternoon, or whatever time it is with you. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. And remember, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It all really honestly helps with the metrics. And if you ever watch anybody's video on YouTube, do the same for them, because, you know, if you're enjoying their content, you know, the least you can do is say thank you. All right then. So on that note, I'm off, and thank you for watching. All right, you all take care, folks. I'll see you all soon. Bye. Bye for now. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hugs. Bye. Bye.